anybody who played for a National Football League team would be required to get vaccinated at the facility.
Right.
Because that's the ultimate proof, right?
Right.
You know they got vaccinated because you did it. And plus, I would think a player would want the club to handle it, right? Wouldn't you, as a player, have thought, gee, I want the Broncos to handle this for me?
Absolutely, that's where I would have gone and gotten the shot.
I don't want to go to the local drugstore.
Right.
I don't want to go get in line. I just want to...
Exactly, that's what I did.
So did I. I did it 3 times. You know, I just went and got in line.
Right.
And it was great. And it went smoothly and all that.
Right.
So they're doing it really... It's well-handled, well-oiled machine that we have going right now.
Right.
But the best oiled machine would be your club. You know, like just come in.
Right.
We'll just have it 24/7 here whenever you want it.
Yeah.
And the story says that AB just had issues. He was afraid about the negative effects on his body. I don't know exactly how deep that ran or to what, but he just did not want to do it.
Right.
Okay. Then later in the story, it says that there was some indication that there were other Tampa Bay players who also had fake cards. So does it run even deeper than AB?
Well, the NFL's about to, we're about to find out.
Yes.
Skip, you know what this called this? It's called, if there's a demand for something,
yes,
there will be a supplier for it.
Yep.
It's just like when they raised the drinking age to 21.
Yep.
What does college-age students that weren't 21 started doing? They started getting fake IDs.
Yep.
When they started, you had to be a certain age to get into a club. What did they start doing, Skip?
Yep.
And the whole thing is to make it authentic.
No.
When you can't have man, you look at the guy, and the guy look like he's 72. Bro, this ain't you. Get up out of here. So it needs to look authentic. Needs to look real. And I guarantee you, to the naked eye, to a layperson, a fake vaccination card looks real. It looks real to somebody that works to the CDC until they pull that serial number.
That is true. There is ultimate proof.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Okay. And then Stephen Ruiz, the chef, says that AB's agent then on November 8th did call him and offer to pay him off for not talking publicly.
Right.
And the question was, how much do you want? And according to the chef, that he told the agent, I only want the debt that is owed me.
Right.
Just pay me
what you owe me.
And then I'll be good.
Right.
I'm not going to talk to anybody.
Right.
Well, that was pretty damning if true. Okay.
Right.
And yet the agent issued a big statement, a long statement, which I don't have time to read, but it was a very powerful statement saying AB takes coronavirus pandemic very seriously and that he has been vaccinated.
Right.
Well, it's also possible that he just went and got vaccinated.
Correct.
When it looked like all hell was about to break loose, he just said, well, I better go get the shots, right?
That's very possible.
All right. So in the end, it's going to be very interesting to see how far the league wants to take this, because it is cutting off your own nose to spite your face a little bit. Like, how far do you push on this? Because it makes you look bad. It makes the Bucs look bad. Makes your system look bad.
Skip, I'm not trying to look and see how many guys have fake cards. That's the last thing I want to do, because normally when you look for things, you find things. You know, it's kind of like going through someone's phone. You go through their phone, you're going to get your face cracked. The window of the phone is not the only thing that'll be cracked. So I don't think the NFL is going to do a whole lot of digging, Skip. They're not going through 32 teams. They're not going to call up Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson and Moderna and says, okay, this person says he has such and such. Can we match the serial? Is this matching in your data compared to what they have on this card? Skip, you don't want that, because you mess around and find 10% of the league has fake cards. Boy. So I just think the league is going to do their due diligence on AB and let it lie, because I think that would be in the best interest of them. Because like you said, some things you just don't want to know. A lot of times, Skip, we don't want to go to the doctor. Why? Because we don't want to know what's wrong with us. So if we don't know, it can't hurt us, but actually it can. But I just think in this situation, Skip, I just hate, if this is true, I hate that AB has put himself in this situation again. AB, if you get something, pay for it. Didn't y'all work out an agreement, Skip? Normally when you have someone come in, you would say, oh, how much is it going to charge? Okay, if you cook X amount a day, you cook Monday through Friday. Yeah. How much is this going to charge me? How much is it going to cost me?
It was supposed to be $750 a day.
Right. Oh, it's expensive.
That's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it sounded like it was $750.
Oh, that's it?
And it starts...
That's all?
The meter runs.
But hold on, Skip, that's cheap.
Okay.
$700 a day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Okay, if you do it for a month and a half, it starts to run up there around what he's owed, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying though, Skip, I mean, some of these guys out here, it's going to cost you a couple $100,000 because they cook full time. Because, hey, you got to understand, Skip, if I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you, you're my only client. How am I going to cook for somebody else?
Well,
unless I'm doing meal prep at my. But you say he's living with AB.
He lived with him for a while, and then he got his own apartment in Tampa so that he could come over early to cook them breakfast and have it ready by 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's a small consolation because AB got to be to work probably by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
That is correct. But Stephen Ruiz had to be at AB's beck and call 24/7.
Yes. So I mean, you should be willing to pay $150,000, $200,000 for that, Skip, because you're not paying him just for you. You're paying him not to work for anybody else. That's what Michael Jordan did with Tim Grover. He didn't pay him that money because he was training. I'm paying you not to train anybody else.
Well, that's what he said up front.
Mike Benzia, LeBron is his only client.
He better be.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Well, how about Guerrero? He now works for AB and Gronk.
Right.
But that's because Tom blesses both.
Right.
I need you because I need them to be right for me.
He ain't working for Gronk and AB if they ain't on Tampa.
That is correct. That is correct. Bingo. Thank you very much. And it sounds like AB had really cleaned up his nutrition act.
Yeah.
And love it, you know.
Yes.
And Guerrero was helping him come back from his off-season knee surgery.
Right.
So I love all that.
Right.
And I love AB going forward on the football field. I just don't love this.
But damn, how does AB always find himself in some mess? How?
By the way, one last note I just saw. Just in this past May, KCB Marketing sued Brown, claiming he had not paid commission on more than $2 million in earnings. Yikes. Well, you know how that works.
Yes.
You have agents.
Yes.
You have lawyers. You know how that goes. You just have to pay
You got to pay them.
Yep.
Skip. Bro, it's like AB. It's like you playing for Tampa, and Tampa like, how much we owe you? We'll get to you. You want your money. You provided a service for the Bucs. You expect the Bucs to come through with compensation. Same thing, AB.
I think AB has it in his head that he's such a superstar that you actually should pay me to be your client because you can promote that you have me as a client.
Skip, there's nothing free but salvation.
Nope.
And Jimmy Swaggart and Creflo Dollar and all them charge for that. That's the only thing that's free to salvation.
That
And
is
somehow
true.
they found a way to charge for that. AB, just pay the people the money. You reached out. Say, man, I need you to do this. How much is it going to cost me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Okay, this is what we agreed to. And like you said, but see, if that was me, you're going to pay me. You're going to pay me after I provide the service. That Monday, I'm going to get a check for Monday.
Yeah,
then I'm going to come back at Tuesday. Because guess what, Skip? Hey, because this is what happened. Let me tell you what happened. I know I've been there. Hey, man, I do a service. I did something for someone, the man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He said, do you mind if I pay you on a Friday? I said, not for something I did on Monday. You're going to pay me Monday. When I come back on Tuesday, you're going to pay me on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Hey, you want to pay me for something on Friday, what I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I wish I might. Give me my money.
With you.
Yes.
So on Tuesday, AB posted on his Instagram account a picture of him making a big play against the Dolphins, and the caption was, God's plan, fireworks soon, as if business as usual.
Right.
Onward and upward, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still good to go.
Yeah.
I'm still AB. This will be forgotten quickly because, in his agent's words, he's vaccinated.
Right.
Okay, so I want to be very clear about what I know and what you know. We don't know end of this story. I don't know what the truth is here. I'm just trying to lay out all of the evidence, pro and con, that the Tampa Times so beautifully laid out.
Right.
Congratulate them on a job well done. And they don't draw a conclusion here. That's up to you.
They're just laying it out, and then you draw your own conclusion.
That is correct. And pretty quickly, I would think the league would be forced to draw a conclusion.
Yeah, they're going to work on this. They're going to get to the bottom of this as quick as possible, because the thing is, the last thing that you want, Skip, is that probably AB's carrying on as if he's vaccinated. And so now NFL's going to say, okay, send me your tapes, Tampa. Because if he's walking around with no mask and this card is fake, we don't know. But like I said, the NFL's going to want to get to the bottom of it, like they did in the situation with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
You do ironically get a break once you get COVID because you got antibodies, so you go out of the protocol for a period of time.
Yeah, for I think 90 days, Skip.
Yeah, okay, so he's got that going for him because he did miss the Rams game with COVID.
Right.
Okay, and they obviously lost that game.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the hope is we hope we don't see more of these stories come out.
Yeah, that'll be very bad.
That would be bad for the league. But let's move on to Skip's Cowboys. Will they keep their momentum going with a big win over the Chiefs this weekend on Fox? Plus, did the Patriots just put their former QB Tom Brady and the rest of the league on notice after their dominant win last night? That's
Bill's
next.
back.